Oh gosh.
We are live.
Now
Yeah.
Star Wars Friends podcast on the No One Is Listening podcast network. Punch it, Chewie.
What have we here?
Hello there.
Morning, Senator.
Greetings, nice.
Ugliest figure ever. Look at this thing.
We are the ones who got the power.
Cutest figure ever.
The beginning.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So who talks first? You talk first.
Everyone
I
gets
talk
to see
first.
the theme song headbot that we do that they can't normally see.
You're a feisty little one,
The head
but
boss.
you'll soon learn some respect.
So, this is where the fun begins.
What are you talking about? This is madness.
What did Lisa say?
Understand that?
Join the conversation with the Star Wars Friends on social media at SW Friends Show. That's at SW Friends Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Email the Star Wars Friends at show@starwarsfriends.com if you have a
Real
comment or
fanboy.
question
There
you
he
want us
is.
to read live on the show. Now, here are your hosts, the Star Wars Friends.
Hey, what's happening, boys and girls of YouTube? We are the Star Wars Friends. You're listening to the Star Wars Friends show on the No One Is Listening podcast network. My name is Christopher Marinan, and joining me are my very good Star Wars friends.
It's Josh and shooter or something.
Yes,
I'm Justin, and just keep on trooping, guys. Keep trooping.
that's right.
Hey, it's Maggie.
What up? What up? So this is all new to us. Welcome, YouTubers. We've never actually done a live chat before, but we figure, listen, we're all in quarantine, so
Yeah.
I mean, in one form or another. So let's hang out. We're gonna kind of just riff. We don't have notes for this episode. We're normally prepared. I actually didn't even realize that we were right against the gun. I almost
I'm like,
missed
Chris,
playing
we
the
got
intro
30
song.
seconds. Like,
Shooting
That's
from the
so
hip, man.
crazy.
Just
Yeah, totally
the
shooting
hip.
from the hip.
Yep.
So hey, I want to know, first things first, everyone hit us up in the comments where you're from. Where are you from? I am broadcasting from Cleveland, Ohio, the North Shore of America. Josh, go ahead. Where are you at right now?
I'm in Toledo, Ohio, just south of Michigan. Just
The
south
Glass
of the border.
City. The Glass
Yep,
City is what they
You
call
got
it.
it.
I'm in Columbus, capital city. Capital
Yeah.
city.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Northern
toilet bowl.
Virginia. Northern Virginia.
Virginia.
Oh,
Is Virginia shut down? Did your governor shut down yet?
It's really hard to tell, to be honest. The schools are out until like September. So
Oh, September.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, we got Oklahoma in the house. We got a couple we got Michigan, we got Excelsior, Minnesota. What up, Minnesota? City, what is it?
That's out of Enid, Oklahoma.
Yeah, where are we at? Matthew, Connecticut. You know what? Fun fact, Electronaut. I actually have a tattoo of Connecticut on my leg. I got it when I was working for who was this? Mickey Hart from the Grateful Dead, and I ended up in like a Vince Vaughn movie. It was a weird story, and we were kind of off. This is totally off topic for a Star Wars podcast, but anyways.
yeah.
I do have a Connecticut tattoo on my leg. So what's up? We got Kentucky, New York City, and not on quarantine. Okay.
Wow.
So that's
Wow.
cool. Oh, yeah. How are you not on quarantine? That's crazy. I mean, I'm not on quarantine, but we're all technically on quarantine, sort of. So listen, let's have fun tonight. Let's see where this goes. I got a couple games.
Oh, they're essential.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, poor Essential.
All Star Wars fans are essential. Don't they know that? So we got a couple games we're going to play tonight, and anyone watching the broadcast is eligible to win prizes. I'm going to tell you how it works as we get to it. That'll be fun. So we're going to play two separate games. I'm going to pit everyone against each other. It's going to be a bloodbath on YouTube. They're probably going to take the video down for aggressive negotiations, so to speak. So that'll be fun, and we're gonna take some questions from you guys. New Mexico's on lockdown. Ooh, rough. Yeah, really, New Mexico. You guys are pretty spread out. in New Mexico. What's up, Charlie? So we have someone that loves prizes. That's cool. We love to give away prizes. So that's awesome. I love how the comments show up on the screen.
I do too.
I'm doing that manually.
That's pretty sweet. All right, we got some. All right, listen, if you're on your way home from work right now, let's hope that you are not driving.
Yes.
Let's hope that you're being safe. This video will be live if you need to see us, or it will be not live. It'll be archived on our channel. This will be the first video on the Star Wars Friends YouTube channel. Rural Farm Boy, what's up? We got to give props to Rural Farm Boy. This dude is like an icon in the Star Wars positive community. Thank you so much for all you do for all the amazing Star Wars podcasts out there. When you put together your listen list, I mean, you really introduce people to a lot of really great content out there. It's been a pleasure. I mean, we're still a newer podcast, and we've met so many great Star Wars podcasts thanks to people like Rural Farm Boy, thanks to folks like Neil. Neil's out in England. You guys, if you know anything about Star Wars positivity, you all know Neil. I don't even have to talk like a lot about that dude, but he's awesome. So we hope he's well. He kind of mentioned something about maybe having some coronavirus symptoms, so we wish Neil well. Anybody that's really facing this type of stuff, all of us. And if you listen to our show, it's on our minds, people's health, people's safety, your friends, your family, all that. All of us at the Star Wars Friends, we really want to make sure that y'all are safe and following all the guidelines. Wash your hands 6 feet apart. Make sure if you're out and about that you're abiding by those things. This is a real deal thing. So, we're doing all we can to stay safe over here and deliver the most positive Star Wars content we can. So, all right, with that, let's see here. Where do we go, guys? Did you guys watch the Clone Wars episode that came out today?
I haven't seen it
I don't know
yet.
if we should discuss that now or save that for the show.
Well, we'll definitely do a Clone Wars recap show, but since Maggie hasn't seen it, then maybe we won't dive into it because I thought that it was a very spicy one. So get it if you saw it.
Wah, wah.
Man, my jokes are okay.
Hey, Chris, what's the internal temperature of a tauntaun?
Yeah,
lukewarm.
Jokes, man. I'm full of jokes. Don't test me. I got Star Wars jokes like crazy. All right, so. Well, yeah, I guess we can't really talk about it then, can we? Did you see last week's episode, Maggie?
I did, yes.
Okay. What did you think of that episode? You weren't on our last episode.
I thought it was really good. I was really glad to have Ahsoka back.
What did you think of the two new characters, Rafa and Trace?
I'm interested to see where they go. I do find it odd to bring in brand new characters in the last season of something, but I'm excited nonetheless.
Yeah.
Hoping they might tie in somewhere else.
So, okay, where do you think, since we know what happened on and no spoilers, anyone in the chat, do not give spoilers because Maggie hasn't seen it yet. Where do you think the second episode's going to go? Because we had predicted that this might turn out to be like some type of Twilight gangster at the end of Gone with a Trace. Where do you think episode 2 is going to go?
Yeah, I can see that. I agree with you guys. I think that's maybe where it's going to go. Is that where it goes? That's what I want to know.
Well, we can't tell you because
I know
it's a spoiler-free show. All I can tell you is that it's really spicy. It's a really spicy episode.
I'm excited. Usually, I'm watching the episode at this time, so I'm here with you, lovely folks, instead.
Right. All right. So I'm sure you've seen the Bad Batch arc in totality.
Yes.
What did you think of the Bad Batch arc?
Oh, I had so many opinions. So I enjoyed them. I thought they were a very strange choice to have for the start of the final season. I think I understood them when they were the 4 kind of isolated episodes that never really got to air. But I love the clones, so I enjoyed them. And I love the changes to how the final episode ended in comparison to what the original episodes were. So with him joining the Bad Batch.
That was an unpredictable ending for me. I didn't see that coming, but it was a hero's exit. And we wish him well on his journey. So who is your favorite Bad Batch character now that we have seen it all in totality? Wrecker, really?
Yeah. I love a lovable meathead.
Okay.
Good choice.
If you were to get an action figure of any of the Bad Batch, who would you want as an action figure?
Wrecker.
Wrecker, really? Okay.
Telling
Okay.
you, man, that 6-inch Wrecker would be fantastic.
And I
Yeah,
love that he was afraid of heights. He was afraid of heights. I mean, it was just too perfect.
So y'all know the nitpicker in me. If you go back and watch those episodes, you might see some discrepancies with Wrecker's fear of heights. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh,
we have questions. There are
Yeah, we
questions.
do. There's questions popping up
I
there.
like this. So, Josh, go ahead and pick out a question. Justin, check out your mic, man. You're a little quiet, so let's try to get you back up to level here. Josh, we'll let you pick out the first of the questions on here, whatever you think that we should be doing. Ooh,
Oh.
favorite. This is a great question. So, thank you, Droman Koss. Yes, resident.
I saw that.
Okay, Droman Koss, baby. Love that. Is anyone ready to go off the top of their head?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
I got to think.
Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi.
Oh, my God.
Attack of the
Wait.
Clones.
Hit me with
Wow.
it again. Let's hear it. one more
Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, and The Last Jedi.
Very nice. Very eclectic. Very good. That's a good mix.
I could go.
Let's do it.
Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi.
Oh.
Return of the Jedi. That's always a weird one for me when people say Return of the Jedi, because I just it never crossed my mind that could be a favorite. I guess I have too many issues with it.
It's so quintessentially 80s, though. I can't not love
It's
it.
so 80s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We've talked about that on the show, and of course, I don't like 80s movies. Sorry if anyone's watching. And
Yeah, it's
now
so weird.
Listen, my Twitter handle's on my screen when the comment goes away. So if you don't like my comment about me not liking 80s movies, that's the whole point. Hit me up.
Look at that. I have somewhere I have to.
Justin, where are you at, man? What are you thinking?
Revenge of the Sith, maybe, and then probably Empire, and then maybe A New Hope.
New
Probably
Hope.
those three.
Okay.
Probably those three.
Boy, oh boy. I can't listen, I'm not a ranker guy.
It's hard.
Ranking is so hard. Favorite 3 Skywalker saga films. Empire Strikes Back, number 1. It's the one movie that I can just put on any day of the week and just chill and watch it and enjoy it. I'm gonna have to go Revenge of the Sith in no particular order, and 2 and 3. Okay, we can swap 2 and 3. Revenge of the Sith, and then The Force Awakens, and then it's gonna change next week, and I'm gonna have a different opinion next week. But since we're doing the live chat right now today, it's gonna be Empire Strikes Back, Revenge of the Sith, and probably Force Awakens. And it kind of pains me. Y'all know how I feel about the sequel trilogy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a goofy trilogy, but that's definitely the best out of the trilogy. IMO, hashtag IMO. So there's that. Yeah, it's really hard to rank, Rural Farm Boy. It's really hard to rank. I love them all. They're all number 1. Even Attack of the Clones, which thank you, Maggie, for calling that out, because Attack of the Clones is the one movie that people just love to kind of dunk on. Like, they're just like, oh yeah, this movie kind of stinks, and like the CGI, blah, 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 blah. It's like, listen, man, go back and rewatch it now. If you've taken a couple years break, or you've taken 5 or 10 years break, go watch it in that beautiful Disney Plus 4K. Oh, dude, it is actually, that 4K really increases your enjoyment watching it. The CGI is so much better. So we got Michael Harris in there saying the Holy Trinity is New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return Jedi. So we got OT. We got OT from Michael Harris. Very cool. Return of the Jedi. What's funny about Return of the Jedi is it's never makes my top 3, but it has my favorite moments in it. It has my favorite moments in it. All right, let's take a look here at Coach Cole. Return of the Jedi for me, simply because I'm so ready for Jedi Skywalker. Hell,
The ranker review. Oh my gosh.
yeah. Seeing Luke finally in full Jedi garb, I couldn't get that Kenner toy fast enough. Yes, I'm old. We're all old, Coach Cole. I mean, Maggie's not, but
I'm
we
old.
are. You're old dudes. We're in the same. We're all good, man. Okay, guys, let's take what Coach Cole just said. Okay, let's take a look at his comment there. Seeing Luke finally in full Jedi garb. Can you imagine now? Let's go back to the Rise of Skywalker, and we don't have Rey in 3 continuous films wearing blends of white and beige.
I hate it so
Showed up
much.
in the Rise of Skywalker wearing black leather, a la Luke from Return of the Jedi. Could you imagine Rey in a black outfit? I'm not talking about Sith Rey. I'm not talking about Dark Rey. I'm talking about Jedi Rey wearing black. Is anyone into that?
I would have been so into that. I wanted her hair to be changed. I wanted her costume to be changed. I wanted everything about her look to be changed in this movie, and it didn't happen. They regressed her so much right back to The Force Awakens.
Yeah, it was here. Am I upset with her outfit? In that, hell no. I love Daisy Ridley. I mean, number one, I love Daisy Ridley. We should have birthdays we found out. But I love Rey, and I love the outfit I love all of Rey's costumes and her hair, all that. I mean, it's all pretty incredible, regardless.
I'm a fan of her Last Jedi look. I think that was the best look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one with the ponytail, right? Like that's her. Yeah, she's a long ponytail. Do you like her? See, I like her Jedi training look, where she's got like she's got the Cal Kestis poncho, but it's like the Cal Kestis poncho because it's just plain and it doesn't have like rad racing stripes on it.
And you can't change the colors.
Right. Does anyone in the chat get the Cal Kestis jokes when we make them on the show? Because we love to make Cal Kestis jokes.
I love Cal Kestis.
So many
I searched high and low for an action figure of him.
Oh, you can't find one? If anyone can find a Cal Kestis Black Series figure, hit us up at SW Friend Show. We'll get it out to Maggie. I've seen them. I just never bought them.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of them.
Yeah, so
I picked that one up. I didn't pick up the black one, but I picked up the white box. It's nice.
the white box, anyone got a white box Black Series is in. I mean, you're rolling in the Scrooge McDuck bank vault of Black Series figures.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a high ticket item there. Josh, do we have another question we can post up on here? But yeah, black leather Jedi Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. I picture it in my head and I want it so bad. I also want the dual lightsaber. I want listen, I'm a fan of the Colin Trevorrow script. I make no bones about it. Who else would love that? Like busted up Luke Skywalker lightsaber tied in with a brand new lightsaber, and she's wielding a dual lightsaber. That would just be so crazy. Thanks, Rural Farm, but I will keep up the Cal jokes. As many Cal Kestis jokes as I can make. I will try my best. All right, let's see. Michael Harris. Star Wars Friends, has watching Rise of Skywalker at home now changed any opinions on it? Abso-friggin-lutely. I will say, and I can't speak for Justin's going to join us here in a second. He's at a crispy mic. He's trying to figure it out. But as far as Rise of Skywalker, I'll tell you when it changed for me. First viewing, or let's just go, all of us just go in order. And I know, Josh, you still haven't watched it at home yet, right?
No, I have not.
Okay, Josh.
I have the pre-order coming on release day of the.
When is the release day? It's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
That's if coronavirus did not stop the shipment.
Production.
Yeah, we'll see. That means the Art of Rise of Skywalker comes out on Tuesday. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Okay, so the first viewing of The Rise of Skywalker in the theater, I had many emotional reactions in a positive way. I cried several times. The Chewie death fake out scene was super emotional. The Chewie scene where he reacted to Leia's death was very emotional for me. And when Chewie got the medal was very emotional for me. The Han Solo moment was very emotional to me. So I had a very emotional, positive experience watching The Rise of Skywalker. Then a day hit. And I went on with Rebel Force Radio, my friends at Rebel Force, and we broke down basically the whole movie after watching it the first time, and started noticing some plot holes and some things that just didn't click for me. So watching it the second time, though, I enjoyed it more. Okay, so my movie theater experience, I enjoyed it better the second time. Okay, and then I don't know. I started scratching my head a lot, and the Colin Trevorrow script came out, and I go, wait a second, that clicked. Like that whole script treatment clicked for me very well. And then we got the audio novelization. Del Rey sent us the audio novelization. Yeah, Colin Trevorrow's script is definitely fan fiction now. I mean, it's great fan fiction at this point. I love it. I really love it. But Del Rey sent us the audio novelization a couple weeks before it came out. We listened to that, and I go, oh, okay. And then I got an advanced copy of the book, read it, and this is like 3 weeks ago now at this point. And I was like, wait a second, The Rise of Skywalker is actually starting to make sense for me. At least what was being missed is now being expanded upon. So all those little details that you may be like, wait a second, like this doesn't really make sense, gets expanded on. I think Ray Carson did an incredible job with the novelization. So to go back to Matthew's question, watching it at home, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it a lot more than I thought I was going to, because I was very disappointed in my mind from like January 15th up until I got that novelization. So, yeah, Matt, like I have love-hate relationship with it. I don't like the sequel trilogy in totality, but I think that The Rise of Skywalker is one of those movies like Attack of the Clones that is going to grow on people over time. I really do. I really think that's going to be a movie that's going to have long-lasting implications. So, soapbox off. You guys go. I'm sorry.
So I haven't watched it at home, but my feelings kind of have evolved similar to yours. And I think the reason I like the movie as it stands as a movie in itself, but I hate how disjointed the sequel trilogy is. And I think the thing that really completely pulled me out of loving it was the Trevorrow script, because I felt like that movie, if it would have been made, it was very flush with The Last Jedi, and a lot of the things that I didn't like about Last Jedi, when I saw the full picture with the following movie, I liked them. It made more sense to me. So it bums me out that there isn't like a complete vision of all three movies together. But I still like it. I still pre-ordered it. I'm still going to watch it as soon as it gets here, and I'm really excited to see those, like the making of documentary and all the extra stuff too. I'm excited. The
documentaries are pretty fun. Josh, hey, listen, anyone watching the live stream right now, I just want to let you know that the guy in the top left corner of your screen is a John Williams 1%er. I mean, this dude is in the top 1% of John Williams fans globally. Not just in Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, he just dabbed on you. So if you want to get up to that level of fandom, just go ahead and tweet at him at Battle of Tanab and ask him how he got there. I think we're losing followers. You dabbed on him, dude. We just lost some streamers. They just took off.
I don't think that's why. Oh man, they can't handle my fandom.
So Justin, you were off when the question was posted. Did you enjoy The Rise of Skywalker more since you watch it live or at home? I mean,
I actually haven't watched it at home yet.
What?
Yeah. Well, same as Josh. I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD, and then I'll just order it and get it at home. But I'm not as far as you are with the novelization. I'm working through that right now. I listened to it a little bit today while I worked, but I do like the novelization because it fills in the gaps. It's been so much better to put that with it, and I can just sit there and in my mind go back to the movie and go, okay, this is what I'm getting, or this is what I got in the movie, and I can fill in those details. So for me, the novelization has helped a ton, and I think that's what they've done a lot lately with is add the novelization stuff for the books in there to piece or fill in the gaps that the movies don't. If you go back and you listen to some of the novelizations from Force Awakens, if you go back to some of the novelizations from the OT or even from the prequel trilogies, there's a lot in there that isn't mentioned in the movies that you can kind of pull little excerpts from that help fill in gaps. So for me, the novelization has been good.
We have bored Chris so much he's going to start reading.
So you mean, Justin, you mean to tell me that I get to learn more about Beaumont if I read the Rise of Skywalker novelization, which I will be giving out as a prize in our second game tonight. So I'll be giving out this crispy Ray Carson Rise of Skywalker novelization, aka the Beaumont Tales. So this is, you're going to learn so much about Beaumont. I can't wait for you guys to do that.
I tell you what, though, the webbish bog thing still
so cool.
Mark Thompson's voice, though, in the audiobook is just creepy.
It is very creepy.
It's just really creepy, and it sticks with you. And I'm having a hard time after you showed me the picture. I'm like, I can see him saying it with the picture, and it's freaking me out, man.
Yeah. No, it's so good. Well, Maggie, you didn't get a chance to answer. Have you watched The Rise of Skywalker since? Oh, you haven't watched it at all. You just flat out refuse.
Yeah, so The Rise of Skywalker can no longer hurt me. If anybody listened to my episode on the Star Wars Friends show, you will know that I was in a very dark, very somber place.
Yeah, you were. You wrote how many pages of fan fiction?
So I was actually looking at like turning it into a book for myself, and it is 550 pages long.
Yeah, that is an emotional response to a movie.
And it got a really positive response on Archive of Our Own, so a lot of people enjoyed it. So
yeah,
and that really honestly like was super cathartic, and I don't care anymore. I'm sure like next year I'll watch The Rise of Skywalker and be like, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, a lot of people were hurt when The Phantom Menace came out for whatever reason. And I think there was only like, 3.5 seconds of dialogue about like all the shit that people can I say that on YouTube? Are they going to pull off the video? Sorry, it's Friday night, y'all. I'm here to party.
Off the air.
9:26 p.m. I could say S words. So not like, people talked about like trade embargoes and like like, bro, it was 3.5 seconds of dialogue. It's not the entire movie. Go back and watch The Phantom Menace. It was great. But I think that was people's initial reactions to those prequels was similar to what you're having is like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to go back, but I might later. And then of course, all these folks go back and enjoy these. Well, not all these folks are still haters. So we're not in the haters. Electronaut, I saw your comment about the Beaumont jokes. I will never stop with the Beaumont jokes. I promise you that. And then Star Wars Mythos, Beaumont should have been replaced with an older Afra. I am all for adding Afra in anything. I really think that we're going to get Afra in some form in The Mandalorian season 2 or 3.
I really hope for it so much.
Yeah. If anyone out there catch the Afra cameo in the comics that came out? So,
yes,
I kind of teased it on the last Star Wars Friends show that Afra made a cameo in a comic. So we had a question a little bit back here from team. There it is. Oh, the heavy hitting question. What's your guys' favorite Star Wars book? We are the novel. We're like the novel podcast. We're becoming known as the novel podcast. We actually, to everyone watching right now, we actually have in the works a very prolific interview that's getting locked down with a Star Wars author that should come out soon. But I can't say anything more than that because we love the novels and we talk about them often. So this is a great question. I am surrounded by a library of novels. I think I have something to the effect of over 150 Star Wars books behind me. And it's very hard to pick my favorite.
It's a big list.
It's a little bit of a big list.
I mean, if you're looking at the EU stuff and the old stuff and the new stuff, it's a huge list. It's hard to narrow it down to one.
Yeah, I got one. I wrote my article like 2 weeks ago about like the best Star Wars books, and it was so hard to go through and try to figure out like a handful of my favorite.
I read that and I'm very picky and I remember, I can't remember. I didn't have a negative emotion after reading it. Like usually I read someone's like people make top 10 lists and I'm like, no, I don't think you're right. But I thought you picked pretty good books. So.
Thank you. I mean, there were so many good ones in the EU. You have like Vector Prime and the X-Wing series. And I mean, anything with Mara Jade.
Yeah. Oh, Mara Jade. Yeah.
Gosh, what's yours?
So I think in an effort to not all say Thrawn novels, I'm gonna say, and the other thing that I run into is that I've read so many books over so long a period of time that I can't remember like some stuff, what happens in some of them and others. But there was gun to my head. The thing that sticks out to me is a book called Traitor. It was in the New Jedi Order. It's by Matthew Stover.
Yes.
And the main like story arc in that book is when Vergere, Jason has been captured by the Yuzang Vong, and Vergere is torturing him, but also teaching him about aspects of the Force that he doesn't know about. And I just loved that. And then I loved it even more when you saw where that whole thing, like she's the one that planted the seed in his head that eventually turned him to the dark side. Like novels and novels and novels later
Mhm.
in a different in the Legacy. Was it Legacy of the Force where he turned to the dark side? I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so that would be my one. That one's always stuck with me. I really liked that plot. So.
Oh boy.
You know which were really fun were the Han Solo Adventures by Brian Daley. Those were really fun.
Those were great. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Team Marmalade. Boy, you really, you got me good.
I like the Bloodlines one. I agree.
Bloodlines is great.
Bloodlines
Oh,
is
yeah.
really good.
That's a
I
classic.
really like
Great book.
Bloodlines. My favorite of the new ones probably was Dooku. I actually really liked the Dooku novel. And then if I'm looking at like the old stuff, anything of the X-Wing series was great. That was just, it filled your imagination with X-Wing pilots in these space battles. Truce at Baccarat was one of the first ones I actually read when I was a kid. So for me, that one sticks out, and I can remember pieces of it as far as old novels go. But that one for me was one of my favorites, along with the X-Wing one. So, yeah.
Well, since you guys stuck me to the fire here, thanks, Team Marmalade. I have to make a choice now. Listen, I want to say Han Solo Adventures because those books I read about once a year, and I've read them for once a year for probably about 20 years, maybe a little bit more. And when the Solo movie came out, Solo: A Star Wars Story, I loved rereading those Han Solo books just to see what would show up in the movie. But I can't say that they're my favorite. Of course, Shadows of the Empire is part of my youth. I love it. Thrawn Boys, baby. # Thrawn Boys. Oh, okay. Listen, dude, you read my mind. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna go Heir to the Empire. Okay, so this is the book that changed everything. There's
easy pick.
I know it's an easy pick. What do you want me to do? You want me to pull out Shatterpoint or one of those terrible...
pick a random one out like we all did. You nerd.
No. Heir to the Empire is my favorite Star Wars. You want me? I mean, I'm answering it truthfully. No,
I'm just messing with you.
I love the Revan book. I do love Dynasty of Dynasty of Two? It's the Darth Bane book, which is fantastic. But guys, this is a very special book in my collection. This is D Raven. Oh yeah, Shadows. Yeah, I love it. This is a very special book to me. This is the first printing of any Star Wars novelization. Okay, so this is actually from a public library. I got it in a library sale. Don't ask me why they were selling it for $1 because this thing actually sells for a lot of money now. But what's really fascinating about this particular book, this is George Lucas's first draft. The crawl, the Star Wars crawl. I don't know if you guys ever saw Star Wars crawl, but it's like the yellow tech. Yeah, right. Okay. So, anyways, in the book, the book, they have a prologue. And if anyone has ever read this prologue's fantastic. But here's what really makes it interesting. At the end of the prologue here, this is from the first saga, Journal of the Wills. So this predates obviously Rogue One. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Rogue One, the movie, but the Journal of the Wills is a concept that George Lucas wanted to introduce. Yeah, library sales. Support your local library, which are now doing book pickups during the quarantine. So you guys can check with your local library and do book pickups from the windows. But this is a very cool thing. Star Wars from the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. Very, very cool book if you guys can find it.
Yes. So, did you know that was ghost written by somebody else?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Alan Dean Foster.
So was Splinter. So who's the same person that did Splinters in the Mind's Eye, which is a Star Wars follow-up. Very cool. I have one more cool book. I have a lot of cool books. I want to show you guys this. I got to take my headphones off to get it though. So just whistle a tune. I don't like Imperial March.
Hey, while he walks away, let's talk shit about him.
Okay, so Chris.
Everyone talk crap about Chris in the comments.
I can still hear you. I get really.
Hey, I just wanted to let everybody know. I'm jumping around with the questions. So if the last question was sent to us later than your question, that doesn't mean that we're not going to get to it. It just means that the comments are going faster than I can keep up, and I'm skimming them. So don't worry.
So this is actually probably my favorite book in my Star Wars collection. This is Once Upon a Galaxy, a journal of the making of The Empire Strikes Back. What's up, Maria? What's up, Cherub Knight? So this book here the fun thing about this is like the first behind the scenes Star Wars book. Like how Star Wars was made, how they did the effects, how they put it together, all the drama behind the scenes. So this is almost like a Star Wars reality show, pre-cable TV, pre-VH1, Celebrity Rehab, or whatever you call it. So this book here, also Rian Johnson, when he was filming The Last Jedi, referenced this book as like his Bible, basically, his Star Wars Bible. So what happened was he put a tweet out. This is a fun thing. Rian Johnson put a tweet out saying like, yeah, Empire Strikes Back, the making of book is like my Bible. It went from like $4 on eBay instantly to well over $400, $600 for like the next year or two. I don't know what it's at right now, but it is a hot commodity item. So that's a great book though. All right. Great question. Yeah. Sorry, Josh. I had to whatever, man. I went with my gut, trust in the force, right? That's what we all say. So, all right, let's see here. What do we want to do? Do we want to play a game? Does anyone want to win? Does anyone watching right now want to win a prize?
Prizes?
What?
Well, I don't know.
We don't give prizes out on this show.
Ruby United says it's $60 right now.
It's $60. That's a lot of money for a very old book. But it's a very good book. It's a very good book. All right, so the first prize that we're going to give out, a Stay Positive Star Wars Friends t-shirt, and I'm going to mail it directly to you. And then I'm also going to give you, since we're talking about books, Timothy Zahn, the author of this book, actually physically handed me this book at Star Wars Celebration April 2019. So you would win a 2-pack Stay Positive t-shirt and a Thrawn softcover. You guys don't have this book. This book's awesome. I think unanimously across the board, anyone that's read this book enjoys it. So do I have any dissenters on this? All good? Okay.
I would only say don't read the book, listen to the audiobook, because Mark Thompson's Thrawn is like,
oh my God,
so good.
It's so good.
Yeah. All right, Justin, you're getting crispy again. Just want to say it so I don't have to chat. So check.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Now, everyone watching, Josh, Justin, and Maggie do not have any idea what these games are. They're not prepared. I didn't prepare them. I thought about what I want to do. So here's how it's going to work. I need okay, so this is going to be a speed thing. This is going to be a speed thing from you guys in the chat, okay? So first person to type Battle of Tanab in the chat is on Team Josh. And it doesn't just, it's all a chance. So whoever types Battle of Tanab first is Team Josh.
Did they spell it right?
Cool music right now. I can play some cool music. No, spelling doesn't matter.
Wow, no one wants to be on my team. Real cool.
Maybe they're on a delay, Josh. Maybe everyone's internet is kind of falling.
Not to mention my girlfriend's watching.
Friday night, everybody's stuck at home. Nobody.
Michael Harris. Justin.
No, it looks like
check that connection again.
This is the first one.
All right, let's see here. Wait, Drummond Koss is? Okay, Drummond Koss on Team Josh. Justin is going to check out his connection again. We want to make sure because I'm going to need him to actually talk during this. So let's see here. All right, next one.
Still crispy?
Yeah, it sounds like you sound almost like the EV-99 droid in Return of the Jedi. A little bit. It's got that like...
Oh, weird. I'm hardwired in.
Yeah, not sure. All right, then we're going to go Maggie of the Town. Go ahead and type in Maggie of the Town. First person is on Team Maggie of the Town. Let's see here. Yeah, delays on stream sometimes. That's cool. We're all here, baby. Okay, yeah. Magi, the Magi of the Town. Yeah,
no, Michael Harris is above.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming crazy on my end. It's coming crazy on my end. All right, Justin's jumping back in here. All right, and then for the third participant, we need someone to type in I am the Bendu. So let's go ahead and do that. So I got to keep track of this. Oh my God, I've never hosted a game show before. No, that's not true. I have. All right, Drummond Koss, Team Josh. We got. Was it?
Cherub?
Who's Maggie? Who's your
Maggie was Michael Harris.
Michael Harris. And then who is Bendu here?
Cherub.
All right. Sorry. All right. So everyone else, if you're not on a team yet, don't worry. We got another game to play. So here's the rules, guys. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, can I wait? I just got myself in trouble. I said my girlfriend is watching, and this happens.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Did you see that? Where did it go?
Wait, isn't she?
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. My fiance is watching.
Busted. All right, I'm trying to cue up some game show music here. All right, guys, so here it goes. We're going to do just a battle royale, okay? I'm going to count how many that you can name, and you're all going to get an equal chance. So this is going to be fun for everyone watching because it's going to get your mind turning a little bit. So you have 30 seconds to name 10 of these things, okay? But I'm going to give you all different category because if Maggie, give you the first category, then Justin would have time to prep, and then so you're all going to get different categories.
Different categories.
10 of these things, whoever gets the most, will move on to the next round. So you have 30 seconds to name. Wait, who wants to go first? Anybody want to go
I think
first?
it should be Josh first because he was the first one named.
So,
okay.
Round one, elimination round. Here we go. I need you. You have 30 seconds. Let me cue up some music here. That sounds great. Okay. You have 30 seconds to name 10 bounty hunters.
Boba Fett, Dengar, IG-88, IG-11, Din Djarin, Bosk. Is Afro a bounty hunter technically?
No. I mean,
think
no.
000 works as a bounty hunter.
You got 15 seconds.
Bounty hunters.
Oh, come on,
I want
man.
to help you so
Come
bad.
on, man.
That guy we hate that was dunking on the Mandalorian. Do I have to say his name?
Yeah.
I don't remember his
4
name.
seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
It's a crime that you didn't say
Zuckus.
Skywalker.
Embo.
Cade Skywalker.
Kate Skywalker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so good. So, Justin, I saw that you had 6. I had 7 counted for him.
All right.
So
Close.
Josh is
He was going
at
pretty
7.
fast.
Let's just go ahead and we're going to put Josh's score. I'm going to put this in the chat here. Echo. Yeah, our buddy Dominic Pace. That's right. That's right.
Oops.
So, Toro Calican. Yes, World Farm Boy. Yes. All right. So who wants to go next, Justin or Maggie?
Yeah. No, okay.
I'll go.
Ladies first.
Okay, so let me cue this up. So I have 30 seconds on the clock.
Dorman Cuss, yes, he is a death stick junkie. Death stick junkie.
Nice.
I'm glad that my teammates talking trash. I appreciate it.
All right, so let's see here. I need you, Maggie. You have 30 seconds to name 10.
Thanks, Tim. Tim's
10.
got my back.
Ready? 10 Jedi. Go.
Cade Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, Yoda, Rey, Ben Solo, Luke Skywalker, Leia Skywalker.
Oh, my boy. On the last show. Two shows with him.
Jason Solo, Jaina Solo. I mean,
Yeah, we'll accept that. Yeah, okay, so you got all 10. Okay, you got 10.
I don't think there was ever anyone named Leia Skywalker.
sorry, Organa.
And was Cade actually a Jedi?
He was, and then he renounced it.
Was okay.
He renounced it, just
All
like
right.
Ahsoka, but
All right, guys. Justin, are you ready?
No, probably not, but okay.
All right. All right, here we go. We have 30 seconds. Justin at I Am the Bendu has 30 seconds to name 10 Dark Lords of the Sith. Go.
Palpatine, Sidious, Vader, Bane, Plagueis. Oh, Jesus. Malik.
You're at 5. Sort
No.
of, because you said 2 of the same.
Oh, because I said Palpatine and Plagueis.
You gotta be Josh. You got 5 seconds. 4 seconds.
I don't have any more.
Oh
I don't have
my
any more.
goodness! You basically had 5, maybe 4.
I mean, they're the 4 or 5 main ones. That's all I need.
No Nihilus. You said
I
Malik.
forgot about Nihilus.
You said
Yes,
Malik. Tyrannus. I mean, there's
Yeah.
there's only I don't know, like Nominor. There's only a ton of there's only
Yeah.
no, not Nominor.
I had the hardest one. That's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like there are more notable Jedi than bounty hunters
Yes.
and Sith, but that's okay.
Maul.
You were listing them so fast that you would have. I think you would have beaten
Oh,
us
yes,
regardless
Scion.
of your category.
Maul.
Xana, Tenebris. We've talked about Tenebris.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
oh,
did.
yeah.
Maul.
Well, and you could
Maul,
you could
though.
list Tenebris under Jedi now because we broke that on the show that he's
I
in
got
the
so
High
high
Republic.
on the Republic. Oh,
It's,
yeah,
it's
baby.
hard because do you consider Maul a lord of the Sith? He was never a master. So to me, a lord of the Sith would be a master, not an apprentice.
Okay.
Just putting that out there.
Darth Vader was a Lord of the Sith.
So Justin
He
had
was still an apprentice, though.
post
So
it
I mean, yeah, I get it, but I don't know. It's hard to put Maul and Dooku in that
It's
category.
okay. Maggie
because they weren't-
smoked us. We don't need to. We don't need to
know.
nitpick.
Well, now it's between you two, Josh and Maggie.
Oh no, I get to keep going. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you
I
beat
thought I was dead.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh, who's the smart one now, Justin? That was
the
for
easy
Kyle.
category.
all right. So I will. So Josh, since you had, you did not have as much as Maggie. Maggie gets the pick. Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. Maggie, do you want door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? You want 3? Okay. Josh, you get door number 1. Okay. And let me go
Okay,
ahead.
we get to pick door number 2.
Let's see here. No. This is door number 2 is in case I needed to go to. In case you guys
okay.
tied, I have a tiebreaker. All right. So Josh, you have 30 seconds to name 10. Ready? Expanded universe characters. Go.
Cade Skywalker, Mara Jade, Thrawn. Does Thrawn count still? Yeah,
Nope.
he
No,
counts.
Thrawn canon now.
But he was in the expanded universe originally. He counts.
Come on.
Joris Seaboth, Luke with 2 U's.
Yes.
Shit. I'm so all over the place. Jason Solo, Anakin Solo, Jaina Solo, Ben Skywalker.
All right. Wait, that's 7,
Um,
baby. No, that's great. You got 7. You got 7 in 30 seconds. That's really tough. That's a tough question. So, but Maggie picked door number 3, and this should be an easier question. Sorry.
I would have been awesome with that one.
7 though. That's really good.
That's
Let's go.
awesome. Good job, Josh.
It's rough. It's rough how hard that is when you're on the spot. Like,
Right? It's terrible.
You guys are gonna love my last game then. Oh, you're gonna love my last game. All right, so we got Chair of Night in there says Dash Rendar. I gotta tell you, I mentioned this on an episode a couple weeks ago. Dash Rendar is now canon, y'all. Dash Rendar is canon Star Wars. Sorry to break it to you. I love Dash Rendar. I actually have a Dash Rendar figure somewhere. Of course I do. Somewhere over there. I don't know. I was gonna try to grab it. Star Wars Mythos. What's up? Yeah, cool. You read my mind. All right, Maggie. For the gold, who's Maggie's sponsor?
Michael.
Michael. All right. And then Josh, who's your sponsor?
Drummond Koss.
Okay, so Josh has 7. Maggie's got to beat 7. Maggie, I need you to name 10 Star Wars ships. Go.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm terrible at ships. Yeah, I'm
20 seconds.
I literally
Executor.
The Whisper, the
Angel.
honest to God,
Silver Angel.
don't know ships.
You got 10 seconds.
I think Whisper is literally the only one. I'm not a ship person at all.
It was gonna be an easy one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
See, if you meant Star Wars like ships, I can name all the
I
ships.
was gonna say, do you mean like names of ships or like types of
Reylo,
vehicles?
Lando and L3 and all that.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Obidala.
Well, Droman Koss, you win the Stay Positive Star Wars Friends t-shirt and the Thrawn
Nice.
paperback here. So hit us up at either SW Friends Show. Hit us up at either SW Friends Show or show at StarWarsFriends.com and send us your address. I'll mail it out to you this week. So
Kyle's gonna be mad.
So that's
we played games without Kyle.
I'm
He's
sorry.
gonna be so
I
mad.
know.
I wish Kyle was on here.
I
Do you
know.
guys want to know? Do you guys want? Who wants to take on the last one just for fun? I got a fun.
Justin.
Justin, you'll take a last one up just for fun.
Sure. Is that the door number 2 that you
Door
didn't let
number
anybody
2,
get in on?
tiebreaker. Guys, this is a fun one.
Oh, no.
Justin, I need you to name 10 aliens with names. Go.
10 aliens with names. Hondo, Dexter, Hondo, Dexter, Ahsoka, Luminara,
10 seconds.
Adigalia, Heathcoth. They're technically all aliens.
5 seconds.
Yoda is an alien.
Yes.
Shoot.
That's all right.
Mundi.
Yeah, Mundi. There's so many of them.
Babu Freak.
There's a lot.
Abu
Babu
Frick.
Frick.
Hey!
There's so many of them. Yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah. I can't wait to do this game again because I got
It's hard because
so
your
many.
mind wanders all over the place and across the entire Star Wars universe trying to name people. Like you don't stay in like one specific area. You're like, oh wait, I'm gonna go to prequels and then I'm gonna go to sequels and then I'm gonna go over to animated and it just jumps all over the place when it's on the moment. So
it's a tough one. So thank you guys for playing that. I can't wait for the next one, next game here in just a few minutes. For everyone that's watching, thank you. This is our first live chat, so I think it's going pretty well so far. We can't wait to keep doing more of these. This is fun. I think it's fun. I don't know. Stay positive, y'all. I want to remind everyone that's our hashtag. I also dropped a hashtag last week, but no one's used it yet. Hashtag Ahsoka Nutkick. Waiting for someone to throw that online. Hopefully you guys caught the hashtag Ahsoka Nutkick on our last episode. That was pretty sweet. But we are going to release this episode. It's just going to sit on YouTube for your watching enjoyment, so you can watch everyone sweat when they have to answer these questions.
My ears are hot. I'm like, that's rough.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So this is cool. This is a fun Friday night for me. Otherwise, I'd be watching Tiger King or something that I just get enraged about. So that's an odd show. That's an odd show.
Does anybody have any questions for us? Like for John?
Yeah, hit us with questions.
Myself. Like
I'm
always down to answer questions for people. So
I did see a question early up in the chat.
Yeah, let me go back. There were a couple questions we didn't get to. Okay. I can pull those back up.
Thanks, Rural.
I love running my mouth.
Yeah, right. That's why we do a podcast.
Honestly, me running my mouth on podcast is all Chris's fault. It all started from this. If I had not done this podcast, I would not have my own podcast now.
Yeah. And
it's crazy.
Tell everyone what your podcast is. You just launched it.
So last week I launched a podcast with one of my best friends that is a combination of talking about history and film, like historical dramas, and kind of combining the fact that we both work in the film industry and we're both historians. And so our episode that comes out on Sunday is about the 2006 Jane Eyre. So if you like historical dramas, History Girls at the Movies is your podcast of choice.
I just watched Gangs of New York the other night.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
One of my top 5 movies.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah, Daniel
I haven't
Day-Lewis.
seen this in a long time.
One of my favorite actors. There Will Be Blood's my favorite movie of all time. Also,
we got a bunch of questions.
Oh yeah.
So before we even get started, sorry. It's only letting me scroll so far up in the chat. So if you asked a question earlier and you're still here, and we haven't answered it, just ask it again, please.
Can I? Yeah. Whoever asked a question about what's your favorite Star Wars piece of memorabilia?
Oh, that's what it was. That was the one.
I saw that one.
Mine's a visual aid. I'm gonna do some show and tell, so I got to grab that if anybody wants to go.
Yeah, I'll go. Mine's in my basement right now with all my other Star Wars stuff. But I have one of the hand sketches from Dave Filoni. I know I posted it on Twitter and it pissed Kyle off. But it was one of 100 prints that he actually signed at Celebration Orlando.
That's awesome.
I got to meet him. We hung out. Like every person he spent just a couple minutes with chatting to. That is by far my favorite collectible. I could not give that up for the world. It is awesome. I'll post a picture of it again, but I've got it somewhere down. I've got it that I'll show you guys.
Yeah, I think my favorite piece of memorabilia is I have a Funko Pop of Finn that's signed by John Boyega.
Oh, really?
He came to AwesomeCon 2 years ago. I had a great conversation with him. He and I have the same birthday, so it was like, "Hey, birthday twin!"
Nice. Birthday buddy.
Yeah, so it was awesome. We had like a great conversation. Like he's great.
Wait a second. So I find out today Daisy Ridley has the same birthday as me. John Boyega has the same birthday as you.
Hold on. When is Oscar Isaac's birthday?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's complete the circle. It's all the power of the force here.
March 9th, not mine.
No.
Oh, he's a Pisces too. Very good.
My show and tell. I have a lot of really like precious Star Wars items. I've been collecting Star Wars items for 3 decades plus. So I just have a really crazy collection. So with this, I've talked about this on the show. So this is very delicate. Of course, I know I've framed artwork all over my house. But my most important and most rare piece I have is an original 1977 Star Wars promotional movie poster. Okay,
That's awesome.
Nice.
This is from the very first press posters that they did after the movie was released, and I found it tucked inside of a Return of the Jedi Imperial shuttle box at an estate sale, and I bought the box for like, I don't know, $15. I have emailed a few people on the appraisal of this poster, and it's almost priceless. So I got to get it in a frame. I've only been had it tucked away very tightly for the last I don't know, 8 months or whatever. But that's probably my most prized possession. I have a lot of things I'm really just tied to. A lot of, like, you guys, like, you know, you have your moments with these Star Wars people, right? The people in the people in the industry, and all my Ashley Eckstein photos and things that I've done with her really are like emotionally tied to me because I had those moments with her, right? But really, yeah, I mean, that's probably my number one. But the Imperial Dignitary, that's for a whole other. Josh, what about you, man?
Mine's is when I just got in January. I have a tattoo of my dog wearing Luke Skywalker's flight helmet on my arm.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
That's
so
mine.
Cool. Didn't you post that on the Star Wars Friends Instagram?
I'm sure I did. Yeah.
That's a really cool tattoo. All right, let's see. We got this question here from Laws. What's up, Laws? Oh, is this Josh Laws? What's up, dude? So Josh is a longtime Star Wars friend. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube live chat here. Is there a Star Wars item you passed up on that you wish you picked up at the
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know, like every vintage figure of all time.
So many.
Okay, so Josh, does it count if I went back and bought it later? Because
no, I would say no.
No, it's something you passed up that you didn't get. That's where I'm going.
Yes, I know exactly what it is. Immediately, 1,000%. Jabba sail barge. The Hasbro
Back the barge.
Yes, I did not back the barge. I was like, why am I going to pay $500 for a toy? And I'm sitting in a room full of probably like $15,000.
Don't have any room in there.
Like,
where would you put that?
I don't know. I would make a special stand for it somewhere. But the Jabba sail barge, 100%, 100%. Am so regretting. Now, fun thing for all you guys in the know, Hasbro Pulse is doing the 100,000 Friends giveaway on Instagram, and they're giving away a Jabba sail barge. I believe it will end up on Tuesday or Wednesday. So you can go to the Hasbro Pulse Instagram and enter that contest. They have some really cool prize giveaways. Today was a Luke Skywalker 3-pack. So good luck to anyone that wants
Cave
to enter.
of Evil.
So yeah, that's right.
Not a good 3-pack. Sorry.
So
I regret passing up on was a Black Series Kylo Ren Deluxe lightsaber that was on sale at Burlington after Christmas for $15.
Oh, what? Really? What?
Yeah.
Why?
Chris is left. Chris is like, I'm done.
Why?
Yeah, I passed up on it.
This one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, $15. I would have taken that.
Yeah, I
did not pay $15 for this.
That's like a $200 lightsaber.
Yeah. My friend, actually, if my friend Greg ever watches this, my friend Greg gave me this for Christmas a couple years
ago. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I regret it, but
thanks, Greg. Yeah, if I come across that, if they ever open stores again, and I see the Kylo Ren lightsaber, I'll definitely buy it for you. So for sure. And anyone watching this now, if you see that, I'll send you $15 and send it to Maggie because that's a crazy steal at $15.
We
What
love
about you guys?
Burlington. We do love the Burlington.
Yeah, we do.
Burlington's awesome. They have so many good sales.
Josh, you want to go?
Yeah, mine is just not getting into Black Series like however many years ago I should have. I'm waist deep in them now because of you guys, and it bums me out all the ones that I miss that I can't get for any cheap price now. So
yeah, no, Black Series is pretty tough. And Justin just showed the Knights of Ren. Which Knight of Ren is that?
It's
Art Knocker, or whatever his name is.
Grenade Face.
Grenade Face. Yeah,
whatever his name is.
Grenade Face.
He doesn't have a name on the back.
Isn't that Trudgeon?
Yeah, I think it's Trudgeon.
Can I
the more
ask
prominent
out?
One of the knights. It just says Knight of Ren, though. That's one of the knights.
I love the English language, and I also love the French language. This is the word Trudgeon, and the way it's spelled is one of the ugliest words I've ever seen in my life. Also, I think the Knights of Ren are utterly useless. Y'all know my feeling on the Knights of Ren, and I have a whole personal story that I don't want to get into, but that's a beautiful looking figure. I'll just switch gears a little bit right there.
Nice. Sorry, it actually is very nice.
Yeah, it is.
He's got two weapons and the little kind of dirt on his chest piece. That's
a cool figure. Well, Michael Harris just brought up a good point. Five Below sometimes has cool stuff. Absolutely. Yes. Go scour a Five Below and then pick up some Starburst jelly beans and then mail them to me, please. I love the Starburst jelly beans. Yeah. Justin, what about you, man? What's the one thing that you saw that you didn't get?
Mine's the Sideshow Grievous, which I thought at the time was too expensive.
Oh, you do want
when he came out.
Yeah.
I really want him, but I do not want to pay $700 to $1,000 for him. So
right.
But that's the one thing. He's, as far as articulation goes, for a Grievous figure, it is one of the better figures out there that you can get. Whether it's 3.75, 6 inch, 12 inch, whatever it is, he is one of the better articulated figures out there and more versatile figures that you can do things with. And it is a beautiful paint from Sideshow, and I can't get it.
No, it's dude. So. All those Sideshow, for anyone watching right now, those Sideshow figures, you got to buy them on the release date because the price just goes through the roof. Like even a month after release, the moment they are limited, boom, good luck. You're going to empty out your whole bank account to get one. It's crazy. I think we got time for a few more questions, and then we'll dive into.
I got some lined up here.
Okay.
Oh,
who?
Michael.
Okay.
Let's get some questions in, and then we'll play one more game, and then we'll give out a bigger prize.
Okay, so I already said in the chat that we do Rural Farm Boys and then Michael's.
Sure.
So I don't want to be okay, so here is Rural Farm Boys. Ooh. What is our favorite Stormtrooper type?
Great question. All right. Who wants to go?
Justin needs to go first. He's the trooper. He's
actually
literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a huge Imperial fan. I love all the different variations of Stormtroopers. My favorite's the Shadow Trooper. That's just always been, whether it's the Biker Scout or the Stormtrooper. Both are just my favorite with the all black armor. I have one. It's in assembly right now. But that's probably my favorite trooper. I don't know what it is about the black. It looks good. It's sleek. It just looks good. So I will though say that Ro, on our last interview with Ro, he loved the traditional white Stormtrooper because it's iconic. Classic, you notice it everywhere, and that is probably like my close second because it is just recognizable in any country, any language. You just instantly see it. You know what it is. It's just iconic. So that's my close second for me.
Let's give it up to Ro. Ro from the Scarif podcast. Yeah, he did that crossover cast with us. If you guys want to go back on StarWarsFriends.com or wherever you get your podcasts at, Ro is awesome. Ro is a really cool dude. Super positive in the community, and that's what we preach here is positivity in the community. Thanks for everyone keeping it super awesome in the comments. Thank you guys. This is super fun. Once again, this is our first live chat, so we've never done this before. This is very fun. All right, who wants to go next?
I got an unconventional one.
Ooh.
I don't know if this counts, but I really like the Imperial Knights from the Legacy comics.
Yes.
The Emperor Fell's Knights with the red armor.
Yeah.
Those are
those
tight.
are
Those are
sweet.
tight.
Yeah. So I was going to say Shadow Trooper, but since you took Shadow Trooper, I will say Snow Troopers.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
With
Snow
the
Troopers
comma
are
and
very
the
cool.
long face
Mhm.
protector. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine is not as sexy as any of yours. I'm gonna go with the Return of the Jedi Scout Trooper. Also the Scout Trooper that punched Baby Yoda. So I guess
Jackass.
now hated costume choice. But really, the Scout Trooper was my favorite design when I was a kid. It's funny. I literally, like, if anyone has been watching this whole thing, I've been kind of dogging on Return of the Jedi, but I'll keep going back to the well. Return of the Jedi is my movie of my youth. That is like I didn't put it in my top 3, but I keep going back to it because it's just Biker Scout. There you go, Farm Boy. Biker Scout, Scout Trooper, the whole deal. But the Shadow Trooper is just so slick. It's just so slick. I don't know how I feel about the Range Troopers yet. I thought that I was really going to like the Range Trooper when the Solo movie came out, and then they were just too McClunky for me. They were just
With the fur coat.
Yeah, the fur coat, the magnetic boots. I'm like,
I actually liked those a lot. I honestly, out of Solo though, I liked the Patrol Trooper better. In the beginning when he's chasing him in the speeders.
Oh yeah.
The Patrol Trooper on the bike. Just the outfit it's more reminiscent of the Biker Scout Trooper that you see in Return of the Jedi and later on. But he's got more of a traditional style Stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah.
But it's more sleek down with more of an undersuit, less armor. So he's able to ride more. So
yeah,
there's
I like
so many troopers though.
I
There's
see up
so
there.
many different ones.
Michael called out the Shore Trooper. I love the Shore
Yes.
Trooper design.
Yep.
I really like when people cosplay as the Shore Trooper. I've seen a lot of really good cosplay in that.
The
But
Tank Trooper.
do any of you guys like the Sith Trooper from Rise of Skywalker? I think it's
Did
really.
they have any
interesting.
purpose?
Stop. You didn't even watch it at home yet. You can't.
Hey, I saw it twice in theaters, so
You
hey.
can't comment
Yeah.
on that.
I like
Um,
the
And
All right,
I
I'm
have
gonna
a book. I have
I'm
a
gonna
book.
move us on. Here's our next question.
I'm watching you, Chris.
I want to let people know that we're giving away. We're going to be giving away prizes here in just a few minutes. So I'm going to blast it out on social media.
That's
If
a good
anybody wants to
question.
retweet, we're going to have a SW Friends show. So go ahead and hit that out if you want your friends to win. Hey guys, I got some good news. We reached 1,000 friends on Twitter since we've done this. That's pretty friggin' sweet, man. So thank you everyone that's been part of this community. Whether you are live with us now or watch it in post,
Yeah.
thanks for joining our community, man. Like it's all about positivity in the Star Wars community. It's just like we all lived through The Last Jedi and the Phantom Menace and all the BS that's just unnecessary, that just doesn't deserve to be there. And let's just have good conversation about these things. Like, I mean, that's what it's all about. Be nice to each other, be cool to each other. That's what the Star Wars friends are about. So thank you everyone that's joined our community. It means a lot. It means a lot. So thank you guys. All right. So let's I'm going to give out a tweet for prizes. Prizes in, what do we call it? Prizes in 10 minutes. Is that enough time to answer 2 more questions?
Yeah.
Prizes in 10
So-
minutes.
All right, what's the next one?
So Michael Harris asked, pick one Legends character to bring over. Who is it?
Ooh.
So I'm
Mary
guessing
Marge.
Legends into current canon.
Yeah, can we all just say it at once? 1, 2, 3, Mara Jade. There isn't another answer.
It's only Mara.
I have another
yeah,
answer.
yeah. I mean,
but-
right off the top. Yeah, Josh, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh, yeah.
Tip of my tongue. That's a great question, Michael.
It is a good question. There's a
Ooh.
lot of characters.
We've talked a lot about this just casually on the show.
Yeah.
About who to bring over. Oh boy.
My favorite character is no longer able to even exist. So
Well, yeah.
any of them.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wait, why? I don't
All
know who is
Kate Skywalker.
it? You never know.
Well, I mean, Ray. Listen, I know how much you probably don't like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
We have Ray
La, la,
Skywalker
la,
now.
la, la, la,
So-
la, la.
I'm all about Ray Skywalker. That's actually one of my favorite parts of this. I love it. You take the name; it don't matter. It's all good.
I'm
So, oh my goodness, who am I
I'm
going?
going. I'm going. I'll give you time to think. So mine would be Prince Shizor from Shadows.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes,
Really?
because I want because there was that romantic tension between him and Leia from that book, and I want to just see somebody else.
The
interject
pheromones,
that.
the Prince Caesar pheromones.
Yes. I just want to see like, hey, and he's just a kind of an interesting character, like with all the crime bosses and bounty hunters out there. He was a very shady dude, and I would love to see him actually canon in the current universe. So
Prince Caesar. That's a good pick, Justin. And I thought that we saw
probably a pretty standard pick, but I mean, he was a cool figure. He was a cool character. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I got one that's not Mara Jade.
I got one. I got it. Okay.
This goes out to Kyle. I'm gonna say Boba Fett as he appears in the EU. Late life Boba Fett. Post Pit Boba Fett.
Yeah, post Pit, where he's like totally charred up, and I mean he does.
And he goes on to become Mandalore. I don't want to hear it.
True. This is no. I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go. No, he just became canon in Rise of Skywalker.
Don't say Dash Rendar.
No, I wasn't gonna say Dash Rendar. Although I did cook up that wild Dash Rendar young Han Solo story.
Wait, were you gonna say Nihilus?
Technically, he is. Canon.
No, Nihilus isn't canon yet. Nihilus is not canon yet.
Rendar is.
Rendar
is. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I was gonna say, and then I just caught myself. I was gonna say Revan, but Revan is canon now. Revan is canon now. Revan is one of my favorite characters ever. The duality, the whole deal. Okay, I got it. Ready? No.
Drop it.
No.
Drop it.
I don't want her because Rural Farm Boy's in there telling Josh that Mara Jade stays Legends. I think Bastila Shan also stays Legends. Bastila
he's controlling me though. He wrote that. He wrote this, and he wrote this too.
What did he write?
Come on, get out of here! Get out of here! I can block you, Rural Farm Boy. I'm just kidding.
Screenshot that right there where his comments up on the screen.
I'm on the same page. He's dead.
You be quiet too.
D Raven's up there saying, "Oh, I love it."
Ooh, Admiral Dala. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I got it, guys. I'm done. I got it.
Right.
Number one, Legends character. Technically Legends. Don't kill me, or you can tweet at me. You'll see my handle in a second. Lumaya. I want Lumaya to show up in either the High Republic as the villain, or or maybe in a future story. But Lumaya is a character that I absolutely love. The whip is just such an incredible weapon. And Justin, how ironic that I just picked up that toy shopping with you before the world shut down. So Lumaya's at Michael Harris. Yeah, that's right, baby. Some more Lumaya love right there. All right, guys, we got time. Yeah, there's that light whip, baby. Woo, Real Farm Boy killing it. We got time for one more question, and then we're gonna get prizes.
We did have one more that popped up. Where was it at? Let's see here. This is compelling. Oh, here we go. And sorry, I think. Okay. Do we have time for two more? We only have two more in the chat.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to screw like one person. Like
yeah.
Do we have a time limit, or are we still good?
We're still good. I want to make sure that we give everyone time to go watch Tiger King after this. So
that's a tough one.
What's your favorite?
Favorite all-time moment in all of Star Wars?
Oh.
My favorite moment in Star Wars was meeting you guys in line at Celebration in April.
Oh my God, this guy. Oh, I like that.
I can't top that now. I'm done.
Because if you answer it any other way, you sound like an
a-hole. On the emotional heartstrings right there. You can't top that. What are you going to do?
Got it. Gotcha.
I know mine. I don't have a great relationship with my dad. I mean, it's okay, but whatever. But when, I didn't really spend a lot of time with my dad growing up. I would see him every now and then, but I remember right when The Phantom Menace came out, obviously, if any of you are old enough to remember The Phantom Menace, you still had to get your tickets either on the phone, you had to call the theater, or you had to wait in line. And I remember my dad, for some reason, and listen, I don't even know why, but he was like, hey, just go get tickets to that Star Wars movie. I'll go with you. And I was like, blown away. I was like, what? Like, you want to go see a Star Wars movie with me? That's probably my favorite moment. It's not like traditionally like a Star Wars, scene or a movie or whatever, but it's just a moment I had with my dad because I didn't have like a traditional like father-son relationship per se. So those type of moments mean a lot to me. Meeting the guys at Celebration is another one of those moments where it's like it just was the will of the Force and things just happened that way. And yeah, we just met these guys. T Marmalade said it there. Yeah, she saw it.
Yeah.
It was pretty just straight up. I went to Celebration with the intention of meeting new friends and people that love Star Wars. So it's those moments that you have with people. It's those moments that you can share the emotions with, going to see the movies with people, going to Celebration, or just hanging out like we are in a live chat right now. These are memories that we all make with each other. That's what makes Star Wars and the community big and bold. So yeah, I mean, that's a great question, but I mean, immediately I knew the answer because it was like, just my favorite Star Wars moment. So yeah, great question. Love it.
I'm gonna let Maggie go.
Okay, so I have a similar like meeting people because of Star Wars like moment. When I was like 13 years old, so I was homeschooled, so I had and I'm an only child, so like I had a very limited contact with the outside world. And I was like really into Star Wars, and I'd been into it for probably about 6 years at that point. And I was like 13, and I was going to a summer camp, and I didn't know anybody. And I got on the bus, and I sat down on the bus that was going to take us out to this nature camp. And I turned around, and the kid sitting behind me had a Yoda t-shirt on. And I sat there for like a good 20 minutes of the bus ride to the camp being like, I should turn around and talk to them. I should turn around and talk to them. So like I finally got the courage, and I was like, hey, I like your Star Wars shirt. Turns out they were also homeschoolers. Like a whole bunch of them knew each other. We ended up all being not even planned. We ended up being on the same team at the camp. They had put all of us together. They all loved Star Wars. We like brought books and traded books, and like we put little Padawan braids in for the whole week. And like that was back in like a long time ago. And like so we exchanged like our parents' email addresses to like keep in contact.
Yeah.
And then re-meeting each other like by coincidence 5 years later, and like we're still like close. We're not like close, but like I'm still friends with them and like talk to them all the time and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
did the shirt say Yoda best?
No, it was just like Yoda's face.
Okay. Sorry, I'm really bad at jokes.
It was great though.
That's a great story. No, it is a great story. And I couldn't even imagine what it'd be like to be homeschooled. So kudos to you, because that just had to be so tough trying to socialize and meet folks. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm kind of used to quarantining.
Justin, what about you, man? What's your favorite Star Wars memory?
My favorite Star Wars memory is probably, I know everybody went the sappy road. Empire Strikes Back, seeing the AT-ATs coming through the fog for the first time. That was my favorite Star Wars moment. I will say this though, I've been to three celebrations now. The first one I went to with Kyle, the second one I went to with Vic, the third one I went to with Kyle and Vic, who I had already known for several years before meeting you guys. And I will always remember the trip over to the convention center that day. I have a fun story with that, but getting in there and getting in line and meeting outgoing, personable people like you guys. Yeah. I never, ever would have thought we would have started a podcast. We would be, having merchandise for the podcast, having people listen to our show that actually like want to hear us talk about this kind of stuff, that are on the same level as us with the Star Wars fandom. And just want to be positive and want to be friends. To me, that's just crazy. It's cool. So for me, that was one of my favorite moments, because I'll never forget the trip getting over to there and what I had to go through and what the rest of my day was like when I was there. So if you don't know, I ripped out the back of my pants on the way
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, you had to tie your shirt around your waist. That's right. Oh my god, I totally forgot.
So I walked around day one of Star Wars Celebration Chicago with a giant hole in my pants that had my Stormtrooper boxer briefs showing out the back. So I will never ever forget that. And for me, that is a huge Star Wars moment for me. So good. I'm glad I could share that moment with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know you very well on day one of Celebration, but I definitely felt bad for you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Our last question, and it's from Drummond Cuss, the winner.
Hey. All right. Okay. This is a good question here. And then after this question, guys, we're gonna dive into prizes and we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go put on my Tiger King silk pajamas, and
if you say Tiger King one more time, I'm gonna drive to Cleveland.
I'm sorry,
and it's not gonna be a good mouthfeel. That's all I gotta say.
Oh wow, wow!
Hey,
there was one podcast where he's
there's quarantine.
Quarantine, baby.
I'm essential.
All right, Drummond Koss, what do y'all think about the Nihil as the main villains in the High Republic era? To me, the rough sketches that we've seen from these characters, number one, I think that these characters were probably created for the now defunct, what are those, Benioff and Weiss, the guys from Game of Thrones. I think that this sketch was probably created for their for what their project was, whatever it was. And now that it fizzled, they kind of moved it over to High Republic. But they look like Dark Crystal, Jim Henson-esque villains. Meets the Road Warrior, meets Borderlands. So I don't know enough about the Nihil. I think that they're probably going to be force sensitive. They're going to have some type of force abilities, but not fully trained in the ways of the force. They're kind of like we have in Legends, just all the folks that kind of have a little bit of force sensitivity, a la Broom Boy. You got to see that in the cinematic universe a little bit. But I think that they're going to be badasses. I think that they're going to be tough. I think that they're going to. I mean, listen, the Jedi, the Jedi in the prime of who they are. This is going to be their main adversary. So there has to be something unique or special about them that defends them against Jedi. And maybe it's their armor, maybe it's like the Night Sisters have their type of magic. Maybe the Nihil are very similar to the Night Sisters in a way. So I don't know if you guys have any other theories about the Nihil. It's still too new to find out. Maybe we'll hit up Kevin Scott, who's been super awesome to us on social media. We might try to get some behind the scenes. No, he will never tell us. So what about you guys? Any theories on the Nihil?
I just think that there's going to have to be something to them, because you think about like any villain that the Jedi have had to kind of take as a whole. You have like the legions of Sith from the Old Republic, or the Yuzhang Vong, or the Mandalorians, or the Lost Tribe of the Sith. Like it's all been like pretty heavy villains. So like they have to have some sort of like decent substance for me to believe that they're a threat, I feel like.
Right.
I'm on the same page.
Side note to that, Josh, I'm rereading The Lost Tribe of the Sith, the John Jackson Miller novel. If you guys are looking for a novel to read, The Lost Tribe of the Sith is actually pretty fun. But I love the character Yaru Corson. You know what I'm talking about? He's like he founded the Sith colony. Maybe okay. I was gonna say maybe I'm getting too deep, but really cool character. Just that whole concept of the Lost Tribe is really cool. Anyways, sorry, I just didn't mean to railroad you, Justin. Go ahead and.
No, you're good. I said that on the show when we got high on the Republic.
So high on the Republic.
There's got to be something more to them than other than Viking warriors that it causes them to be a threat to the Jedi, whether it's volume or there's more of them than the Jedi, whatever it may be. There's got to be something more to it, because I just can't believe that they're just Viking warriors, and that's gonna scare the Jedi. So unless it's the Jedi have become far too what do I want to say?
Keepers of the peace, man. Keepers of the peace. Or they're giving out parking tickets and shit.
Yeah. what do I want to say? Proud of their accomplishments, and I don't.
Their hubris.
Pious?
We're gonna go into the
yes, thank
hubris.
you.
yeah.
Thank
Come
you.
on, man.
Yes,
Didn't
thank
you ever watch The Last Jedi? Come
Yeah,
on.
like in their hubris, they just became too proud of themselves, and that's what causes their downfall. But I can't believe that's that. So I don't know. We'll see.
Chris, I don't appreciate you taking shots at our guest here.
I
saw that.
didn't. I didn't at all. I was reacting in a fun way. Come on, man. Hey,
I got your
listen,
back, Maggie.
I have
you.
newfound respect for The Last Jedi since the Colin Trevorrow script came to play. However, listen, do not kill me. But if you want to at me, how do I do that? Okay, you can at me at known as Chris. I'm all backwards. I'm doing it again. Y'all can at me. I'm not a huge fan of the Rose Tico character. I love Kelly Marie Tran. I don't like the Rose Tico character. I don't listen. Here, don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm trying to have conversation here. Stay positive.
Should have had more screen time in.
Stay positive. Stay positive.
Rise of Skywalker than Beaumont.
So my positive moment is I love Kelly Marie. I will say that the other deep qualm that I have with The Last Jedi is Maz Kanata had no business, A, with a jetpack, and B, settling a labor dispute, and C, showing up on Poe Dameron's radar, and D, like it should have been Lando Calrissian. I am so sorry, but if you're going to go to a casino planet and try to find a gambler, it should have been Lando. What are you? That could have
been cool. Yeah.
So
I said that on the podcast, and you were like, "No, it had to be Justin Theroux because of some reason."
No, not the Codebreaker. I'm talking about Maz. Maz should have been replaced.
Oh, Maz should have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I just don't understand, and I still want to do my Maz Kanata character study show. So don't kill me, Twitter. I want to learn more about Maz Kanata. I just think the character is not it. Maz Kanata is very indicative of what the sequel trilogy is, which is just disjointed. Let's be clear. It's very weird.
You should talk to Albert over on Cantina Cast because he has some very strong opinions about her.
Okay.
And her weird obsession with Chewbacca.
Very weird. Very weird.
She's into furries.
Thank you, Michael. No, listen, I love Kelly Marie, and I do think that Beaumont should have just been erased from The Rise of Skywalker entirely, and Rose Tico should have been given all those.
Nobody should be given a role on a movie because you lost a bet.
Is that how that dude got on the movie?
He said, I think it was either in an interview or a tweet that he and JJ bet on a soccer game and JJ lost, so he got a role.
Why can't I lose that bet? Right. I want to get on the movie.
I love him as an actor and a human being, but the character just
somehow Palpatine returned. Dark science. Cloning. That was like his one line, right? But in the novelization, if you guys listen to our podcast, he's like the trip advisor for Pisana. The guy just has all the details. He wrote the travel guide. So
that's his whole thing.
Can't get a decent meal there. That silly Beaumont in the middle of a intergalactic war.
Like the visual guide, he has a larger page than Rose Tico. And it's like he was a historian who was studying to be in the universe. And
you know what? You're right. He does have a giant ass page in this book.
Full backstory. Unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. So we got a little bit off of. Did we get off the question? Did I answer the question?
Yeah. What was the question?
You got me all tripped up with Beaumont here.
Oh no, it's because I called you out for talking shit.
On who? On The Last Jedi? I just said I didn't like it. But I like it more now. Guys, we're giving away prizes in just a few minutes because I'm gonna put these guys.
Beaumont should have been.
Oh, there he is.
God,
he has 2 pages.
Spread.
2 pages.
Damn.
Whoa, Beaumont. He's listed at 5'7" though. I think I have a pretty good chance against him. He's 40 years old. His last name is Beaumont Kin. And Pablo Hidalgo, the author, wanted to write about his pockets. So he has a cute little line about his pocket contained notes.
Yes, Michael.
He's taken concerning the Jedi text. Yeah, boring. Okay, sorry, Beaumont. I'm not into you.
He's a disservice to historians everywhere.
So Beaumont is no, I'm not even gonna go there. I don't want to piss anyone off. It's the Stay Positive movement. So I think Beaumont's pretty useless in the movie. All right, guys. Did we answer the question? Did I did I mess it up?
The original question was about the Nile.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
It's
not
my
even
fault.
in quarantine and I'm still crazy.
I derailed you. I started it. It's all good.
Holy shit, that's so funny. Okay, guys, I don't have a time limit on this. Well, okay, number one, thank you everyone for watching us. You BB-8. So I don't have a time limit on this game. Okay,
That's alarming.
this is going to be a tough game. So if anyone's watching right now, you are eligible for prizes. If you watched our first game, this is how it goes. I'm going to say a name, and then you have to type their name in the chats. Whoever types the name first is on that team, and they are representing you in the game. So in the last game, Josh won. I mean, it was a bloodbath. It was a brutal Star Wars beatdown.
Relax.
I know. I'm just listen. It's television. I have to be dramatic here, right? So,
You did. I had no concept of ships.
So first part of the prize is going to be the Rise of Skywalker novelization. So this is nice and crispy. This is very cool. You are going to receive a Stay Positive Star Wars Friends t-shirt. And what else what am I looking around here?
Is it crispy like Anakin?
Oh yeah, it's crispy like Anakin. Extra crispy, baby.
We could send them a bag of Ruffles. I have a.
Is it full?
Yeah.
Has it been sanitized?
Unopened Ruffles. So we got the crispy Rise of Skywalker novelization. We got the Star Wars Friends Stay Positive shirt. Justin, hold up your shirt. We'll give away 2 shirts on this one. So you'll get the Star Wars Friends logo shirt as well. So you get 2 shirts and the Rise of Skywalker novelization. So that's tight. And as soon as our printers open up, we'll send out stickers and buttons to literally everybody that wants them. So I kind of told everyone before the show today that we were going to get stickers made, but the company unfortunately closed down due to coronavirus. So we're going to get those stickers out from another vendor, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. So keep your eyes peeled at SW Friends Show for that. Okay. First person to type I am the Bendu is on Team Justin. Go now.
I like your music.
I don't know what that music is. Let's get some real music up. All right, Josh Laws. There it is. So, Justin, you're representing Josh. Okay. First person to type Maggie of the Town is represented by Maggie. You guys are going to love this game. I'm actually really excited for this game. This is going to be a tough one, but it's going to be a fun one.
When you're excited, I'm not excited.
First person to type Maggie of the Town. Oh, there it is. D Raven. Wait, no. Okay, that came through. All right. Aki music? Drum and Koss. Let me see if I can find some Aki music.
Wait, who are we giving? Are we saying?
You tell me.
People are preemptively saying my name.
I love this. I love this so much. This live chat stuff is so much fun. That's so funny. I gotta hit this request. So weird thing. They don't have the Aki music in the Rise of Skywalker score. Mr. 1%er, Battle of Tanab. What do you have to say about the fact that they did not include the Aki music in the Rise of Skywalker official score?
I actually talked to John about this personally, and he said it was JJ's decision, so not much we can do about it.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I just looked for
Please say your name, Josh.
That's not true. Rank or Review and Michael Harris both said my name, Rural Farm Boy.
I don't have any. I do not have any Aki music. It doesn't even exist on the internet right now.
Is that the one that Lin-Manuel wrote?
Yes, actually, that might be why it's not on the score. I will.
D-Raven, we got it. We know it's Cherub. We got it.
I will say this. if you guys watch Solo: A Star Wars Story, I don't know if you've ever heard of this movie. If you're new to Star Wars, okay. So Solo: A Star Wars Story has that scene where they go into Dryden Voss's massive ship, and they have that like alien in the jar. He's like the little frog guy. That actually is not on the official Solo soundtrack, and I want it so bad. It's that is just such the coolest voice. But anyways, all right, let's get some. Let's see here. Let's get some Lapty Neck for all y'all old schoolers out there. Yeah. Oh, come on. Let's have a YouTube dance party. Some Lapty Neck, baby. It's Friday night in quarantine America. Oh, with the Star Wars friends. Yes. I like this. So no Aki Aki, but we got that Lapty Neck. Chicken in the pot, Droman Koss, my man. Oh, dude, so sweet. All right. First person to type Battle of Tanab gets represented by Josh for the prizes. Let's go, baby. Lapty Neck it. They were typing your name like crazy. Oh, there it is. Coach Cole. Coach Cole.
So I actually know Tim, so that's
tight.
fun.
That's tight. Okay. And
I will
guys, don't
represent
worry.
you, Tim.
We will we'll give out more prizes on our next live chat. For sure. So guys, this is going to be a fun game. Okay. This is not going to be a timed game unless you take a really long time. Actually, it will be sort of timed. It'll be timed by me telling you to move on. If you are
this
just
deal
stuck.
gets worse all the time.
I might hit the buzzer. I don't have a buzzer, but I might. So actually, Josh, you set it up very well. Okay, this deal gets worse all the time. Maybe that's what I'm going to call this game, because this is a game that we're going to keep going forward. This is I need to know this. Whoever gets the most points. This is a point accumulation game. Okay, and I'm going to tally the points up. I'm going to give you 9 quotes. Each one of you are going to get 9 quotes from across all the Star Wars galaxy outside of the novelizations, because that's just way too deep. But this will cover all 9 Skywalker Saga films. This will cover the Star Wars story films. This will cover Rebels. This will cover Clone Wars. And it will also cover our illustrious non-Lucasfilm. Non-Disney Lucasfilm releases. So just think outside the box a little bit, okay? Your first 9 questions are going to be fairly easy, okay? Your first 9 quotes are going to be fairly easy. You have a recent amount of time to answer them, but your last question is worth 10 points. So your 10th question is worth 10 points. If you get the name of the person saying the quote, that's 1 point. If you get the movie or TV show, that's 2 points. Make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. It's not crazy. It's not
it's
crazy.
It's gonna be all quotes from like the Droids cartoon.
No, but there's some deep shit in there. So anyways. All right. So who wants to go first? Who wants to try this out?
Oh, you're saying not it?
Yep, not it.
I'll go.
You'll go? Thank you for jumping on the sword or the lightsaber, so to speak. Okay, so for example, Justin, I wrote specific ones for you because I know you and I kind of know where your head is. No, I wrote them all for. Listen, don't give me that look.
I was like, what?
Favoritism.
No, everyone, I kind of. You're going to get some that you know. You're going to get something you might struggle with. But for example, Justin, if I told you the quote, "I don't like sand." Who said the quote, "I don't like sand," and what movie is that from?
Anakin Skywalker, episode 2.
So you get 2 points. And de facto, so now you're in the lead. But that's not the first question. So we're going to play some Lapty Neck.
Damn it.
And we're going to start you off with the quote. All right, Justin's first quote. "I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it."
It's Kylo Ren in Force Awakens.
You get 1 point. Kylo Ren in The Rise of Skywalker. All right, second question. Here we go. "Well, I got kicked out of the Imperial Academy for having a mind of my own, but I'm a great pilot and I got to get home." Who said it?
Hold on, repeat it again.
Repeat it again?
Yeah.
"Well, I got kicked out of the Imperial Academy for having a mind of my own, but I'm a great pilot and I got to get home." Who said it and what movie? And you can look at the chats. I know they're laggy.
Movie?
5, 4.
Solo. It was Han
3.
Solo in Solo.
2 points for Justin. All right, here we go. Quote number 3. Who said it? We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope.
That's Jyn Erso in Rogue One.
2 points for Justin. All right, here we go. Question 4. Maul sees what I could be. You don't. Who said it and in what? Maul sees what I could be. You don't. Who said it?
Savage Opress. Clone Wars.
0 points.
Oh.
Ezra Bridger and Rebels. All right, let's go. Who said it? I want you to know there is always a place for you with me. Once your training is complete, of course. Who said it and in what? You got 5 points so far.
I'll pass.
Can't handle the dancing.
Pass. Chancellor Palpatine in Revenge of the Sith. All right, ready? Next question. You have too. Who said it? You have too much of your father's heart in you, young Solo. I know Maggie knows that one.
Mhm. Very well.
I just love Lapding Neck. You have too much of your father's heart in you, young Solo. 5, 4, 3, 2. Snoky Poo in The Last Jedi. All right, so each one of you get one quote from this person in your questions here. Here we go. Who said it? Yeah, I'm responsible these days. It's the price you pay for being successful. Everyone gets a question from this dude. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Do I gotta play some disco music to bring this up, man? Let's do it. Let's do it. Who is it?
Is that Hondo?
Yeah, I'm responsible these days. It's the price you pay
Yeah,
for being
it's
successful.
Hondo. It's Hondo.
Is it Hondo?
I'm gonna go with Hondo.
Is it Hondo? Yeah, I'm responsible these days. It's the price you pay for being successful. Lando Calrissian. That's the worst Lando Calrissian. Jesus Christ, that was terrible.
I thought it was Hondo too. If that makes
No,
sense.
yeah, it's Lando. Lando. Okay, Justin is just whiffing hard on these. The
close.
Ezra Bridger question got him whooped. Sorry, Josh. We got a few more here. Maybe you can pull it out in the 10-pointer. All right, you got 2 more questions before the 10-pointer. Here we go. This should be right up your alley, Justin. But we're not droids. We're not programmed. You have to learn to make your own decisions. Who said it? But we're not droids. We're not programmed. You have to learn to make your own decisions.
Is that Ahsoka?
This is your dude.
Oh, that's Rex.
Yeah. From
Yeah. Clone Wars.
2 points for Justin. All right, last one before your 10-pointer. Here we go. Who said it? I will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
Padme Amidala in Episode 1.
Woo! All right, so 2 points.
That's
Now,
the hard one?
No, here's the hard one. I got to lower the
Oh.
music. Justin, for 10 points. Who said it and in what? Are you ready? Are you listening
Yep.
deep?
Yep.
Time and rest are luxuries the Republic can't afford. We are the key to this invasion. The other battalions are counting on our support. If we fail, everyone fails. This is right up your alley.
I'm gonna go with Plo Koon.
So friggin' close. Do you want
Is
it?
it
You want it?
Wolf?
Okay. You get one more guess. You get one more guess. It has been a topic of conversation on the Star Wars Friends. Time and rest are luxuries the Republic can't afford. We are the key to this invasion. The other battalions are counting on our support. If we fail, everyone fails. Who said it and in what? Padme died because she was sad May. What's up, Drummond Cox? Padme's my favorite character from the prequels. 5, 4,
It can't be Mace
3.
Windu. It can't be.
2, 1. You have a guess? Final guess? For 10 points, it was
I can't
Pong
remember his
Krell.
Ah, damn it.
I told you it's right up your alley. All right, let's count out the points. 2, 4, 6, 7 points for Justin. All right, so let's put this in here for Justin. All right. Yeah, is anyone on the chat partying? You guys partying on a Friday night? What's going on here? So, Pong Krell brings the party. All right, who wants to go next? Josh, Maggie, Justin's so steamed. He was like, dude, ask me a Pong Krell question. I'm out of it.
I'll go unless Maggie wants to go. No,
All
okay,
right.
I'll go.
All right, so Justin's not here to witness this. This is, you got to beat 7 points. Josh, you understand the rules of the game?
Hey, Chris, question first. Do we get 2 guesses on the last one now?
You can get a few. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We damn well better.
Your last questions are going to be very tough, but very relevant to you guys. So let's see here. Okay, Josh, are you ready?
Yeah.
Pong Krell is a horse's ass. Yes, indeed. All right. Who said it and in what? I know what you're going to say. I changed my hair. Who said it and in what? I know what you're going to say. I changed my hair. One of the most iconic lines in this movie, in my opinion, IMO, hashtag. Hashtag Thrawn Boys.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I have no idea.
I do.
General Leia Organa in The Last Jedi to Luke Skywalker. Okay, moving on. Question 2. Who said it? Look, good against remotes is one thing. Good against the living, that's something else. Who said it and in what?
Han Solo, A New Hope.
2 points for Josh.
He said it to Luke and Obi-Wan for another point. On
That's
the Millennium
right.
Falcon for another point.
That's right.
I'm
All
just
right.
kidding.
All right. Question 3. Who said it? If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Anakin in Revenge of the Sith.
2 points for Josh. Okay. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Who said it and in what? How you doing, you old pirate?
Lando, Empire Strikes Back.
6 points for Josh. One more point to tie Justin. Justin, Josh is almost tied with you, and he's only on question 4. So let's see where we're at. This is gonna be nuts. All right, next one. Who said it and in what? In my experience, just when you think you understand the Force, you find out how little you actually know. Who said it and in what? In my experience, just when you think you understand the Force, you find out how little you actually know. I'm getting my exercise on. I haven't really moved in like 14 days since the quarantine.
Was Masamita, wasn't it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Ahsoka in the Clone Wars.
I was like, I could hear it in my head, but I couldn't place it.
Right. I know this is tough, man. All right, here we go. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question 6. Here it goes. Who said it and in what? You don't know a thing about me, where I'm from, what I've seen. You don't know the First Order like I do. Who said it and in what?
That's an easy one.
Shit.
5, 4.
That's Finn,
3,
and I think it's in The Force
2,
Awakens, but I'm
2
not sure.
points for Josh. He
Okay.
took the lead with 8 points. 8 points. Okay, there's still some more to go. Maggie, you're going to have a hill to climb here. All right, here it goes. Josh, who said it? Die, Jedi dogs. Oh, what did I say? Who said it?
That's a B1 battle droid. No.
Oh,
That's C-3PO on a B1 battle droid in Attack of the Clones.
Chat, do we accept it? Because he was very confident. If this was Jeopardy, he would be totally screwed. Because he said B1 battle droid. So do we accept it?
The majority of him was a B1. Was it? I can't remember if it was when it was his head.
He had the B1. He had the B1 topper. Yeah. So we'll give you a half point on that one.
Okay.
So 0.5 points on that one. All right, here we go. Josh, you got 2 more before the 10-pointer.
Wait, don't I at least get 1 point for knowing the movie?
Oh, well, yeah. Let's do 1 point.
I'll take the 1 point.
Let's do
for
1
the movie.
point.
It's fine.
All right.
You're being
1
a stickler.
point.
It's all right.
All right, here we go. You got 2 more before the 10-pointer. I've forgotten not everyone is able to appreciate art as I do. Who said it and in what?
Did Thrawn say that in Rebels?
2 points for Josh.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've forgotten not everyone is able to appreciate art as I do. Art's the dead giveaway in Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah.
Wait. Maria's saying, oh, dude, look at what Maria's putting in the chat here. All these amazing characters here. Mother Talzin. Oh, my God, look at this. Okay, cool. Like reading through this. All right, Josh, you got one more before the 10-pointer. You could take this home. You've accumulated a large amount of points. Who said it and in what? I can't walk out on this war, not till it's over. I can't walk out on this war, not till it's over. Who said it and in what? Pasana can't get a great meal there. Decent meal. I'm sorry. It's not Beaumont. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the same guy who said, somehow Palpatine has returned. The line that shocked the world. It's Poe Dameron and the Rise of Skywalker. Okay, here's your 10-point question, and I would love to know if anyone in the chat knows this one.
I was thinking of Clone Wars, and it threw me way off.
This is a hell of a question. Now, if you asked me this question, I would know this because this is one of my favorite things ever in Star Wars. 10-point question. Here we go. Who said it and in what? You are foolish to waste your kindness on this dumb creature. No lower life form is worth going hungry for. Who said it and in what?
Obi-Wan said that in The Phantom Menace.
Nope.
No?
No. Your boy Boba Fett said it in the holiday special. I told you it was going to go all over the place. It's not bullshit. No. Nope. Because if you ever watch the holiday special, that's one of the best lines in the holiday special. So just because you love Boba Fett, I had to ask it. All right, here we go. Let's see how many points Josh got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11 points for Josh. So Josh has got 11. We got 11 viewers on the live stream. They're going to sleep. So let's wrap this up. Maggie, take it home. Are you ready to play the quote challenge?
No, but we'll give it a try.
All right. So like I said, guys, I kind of geared these questions for you. Justin, you're going to kick yourself once I send you what these questions were, because you would have been like, oh, yeah, okay, yep. Probably. You can see how I geared them towards you. So, Maggie, I geared these a little bit towards you. I was actually your teaser was going to be somehow Palpatine returned, and I was going to ask you who said it and in what. So, all right, here we go. Are you ready for your first one?
Sure. Let's give it a try.
Okay. Who said it and in what? People keep telling me they know me. I'm afraid no one does.
Rey in the Rise of Skywalker.
2 points for Maggie. Her favorite movie. Just joking.
It's going to be like all Rise of Skywalker, right? Just torture me.
I had to just get it all out of I just get it out there. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Question 2. You're asking me to be rational. That's something that I know I cannot do. Believe me, I wish I could wish away my feelings, but I can't. Who said it and in what? You're asking me to be rational. That's something that I know I cannot do. Believe me, I wish I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't. Josh, do you know that? I delivered it exactly like it was delivered in the movie, actually. I mean, the acting was spot on. That's another hint.
That it's in a movie. But,
5, 4.
Yes, a movie.
2,
Empire Strikes Back. I don't
1.
know.
Anakin Skywalker in Attack of the Clones. All right.
Not at all.
Question 3. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, Attack of the Clones there's so much dialogue in there.
There's a lot of dialogue in that movie.
All right, here we go. Question 3. Battles leave scars. Some you can't see. Who said it and in what? Battles leave scars. Some you can't see. Cherub Knight, you think that the Anakin question was hard? 5. Oh, sorry. Battles leave scars. Some you can't see. Who said it and in what? Kanan Jarrus in Rebels. Yeah. All right. Question 4. Wait. 4. Who said it? I find that answer vague and unconvincing. Who said it and in what? I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Qui-Gon Jinn? I don't know.
Oh,
Honestly, I cannot.
I will give you one more chance. Think about your favorite Star Wars movie. I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Rogue One?
Yeah, 1 point.
Okay.
Who
K2?
Yeah, 2 points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Can you hear it in your head now, though? I find that answer vague and unconvincing. Okay. All right, here we go. This is your common character question. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I accept it. Who said it and in what movie?
So Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, and what? In what? I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but I accept it.
Is that Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, solo Star Wars story.
Oh.
That's okay. You got a point. All right, here we go. We got a few more questions. Who said it and in what? Happy beeps here, buddy. Come on. We've pulled crazier stunts than this.
Poe Dameron, right?
Uh-huh.
Force Awakens?
Last Jedi. 1 point. 1 point. That's okay. You're still getting points. Who is Team Aggie? Who is because this is all riding on you. You got a few more questions here. All right. Who said it and in what? I do believe they think I am some kind of god. Who said it and in what? I do believe they think I am some kind of god.
Oh my god, I can hear the character, but I can't put the name to it. Oh my god.
One of my favorite quotes is all Star Wars. That whole scene is just one of my favorite scenes ever.
Oh, it's C-3PO. Oh god. Is it Return of the Jedi?
Oh, that's 2 points. All right.
Yes!
Good. And you get, dude, that whole C-3PO Ewok scene is just fantastic. All right, here we go.
Apparently, I only get the answers for droids.
That's okay. You got 2 more questions before your 10-pointer. Let's see. Josh, you had 11 points. Maggie, you are at 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 points. So you can definitely take this thing off and just your normal. You can tie it up here, and then we can go to the tiebreaker. All right, here we go. What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith? Who said it and in what? Justin knows. What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith?
That's a good one. Can I get a half point if she doesn't get it?
I'm just tacking on points to you.
Can you repeat it one more time?
What if I told you that the Republic was now under the control of a Dark Lord of the Sith? Who said it and in what Star Wars thing? It's your favorite movie.
Oh, no. This is all wrong, my friend. All wrong.
5, 4, 3,
Is it Insidious?
2,
No.
1. Count Dooku.
Oh.
Attack of the Clones. Okay. You got to get this one, and then you got to get the 10-pointer to beat Josh. Josh, who is on your team? Who are you repping?
Tim Cole.
All right.
Coach Cole.
Coach Cole. All right, Coach Cole, you could take it home here. Maggie, who said it? I am no Jedi, but I know the Force.
Isn't that Ahsoka in Clone Wars?
Maz Kanata in The Force Awakens. That's okay. You can win it right here. You can win it right here. For who's your
Cherubi.
Okay. I can't ask you that one. Sorry. I have a tiebreaker question that's so hardcore. All right, who said it and in what film for 10? Well, it's 5 points for who and 5 points for movie. So I just want to be, that's how you get the 10 points. All right, who said it and in what movie? You want to buy some death sticks.
Oh, I don't know the character's name, but it is in
You can take some time. You can take some time. You got 10 seconds.
I know. I can see a stupid, weird face.
5.
It's
4,
Attack of the Clones.
3. So you got 5 points. That actually wins. Maggie wins. It is Elon Sleaze-Bagano. Woo!
It's like his name sounds like Bilbo Baggins.
A little bit. So, hey, that was a tough battle. That 10 pointers where it gets in some heavy territory there. So, all right, that was good. Thank you guys for playing. I know that was a little tough. The tiebreaker questions?
Yeah, I want to hear the
what was
tiebreaker question.
Tiebreaker
Yeah,
question.
just for giggles and shits.
All right, number one, are you an angel?
Oh, my gosh.
Anakin in episode 1.
Anakin.
I win.
Would it help if I got out and pushed? Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Oh, is that Attack of the Clones?
No, it's Princess Leia in Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, yes.
That blast came from the Death Star. That thing's operational.
Quote.
Admiral Akbar.
Lando Calrissian.
You didn't have my favorite Star Wars quotes. I'm a little disappointed.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
Qui-Gon.
Yeah, Qui-Gon. You want to know like the most hardcore question, and all of our everyone just hanging out with us here on the chat, the most hardcore question. Actually, if someone gets this in the chat within 30 seconds of me asking it, I'll give you a Star Wars Friend t-shirt. Okay. If you can answer this within 30 seconds of me asking this, and then I know you are the most hardcore Star Wars fan like possible. All right, here it goes. You have 30 seconds from right now. Who said it and in what? Stay here with these walking hairbrushes? Come on, Sindel. They're animals. You have 30 seconds to answer that, because I know you might just type it in. Stay here with these walking hairbrushes? Come on, Sindel. They're animals. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, Michael Harris gets a t-shirt. Michael Harris gets a t-shirt. Michael Harris, hit me up at SW Friends Show or show@StarWarsFriends.com. It is Mace from Caravan of Courage. So thank you. Listen, if you guys don't know Caravan of Courage, don't worry about it. That's going to be a whole different show. We're gonna
Put it on Disney Plus.
a whole different show. Hit me up, Michael. I'll get you a shirt, man. All right, so Maggie, you won it for God. Keep forgetting who was it? Ruby. Yeah, hit us up. You're gonna get the Rise of Skywalker, and you're gonna get the 2 Star Wars Friends t-shirts. So that's super killer. Any parting thoughts, guys, you want to give to our crew? It's 11 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time.
I will say I don't know that this was a fair contest since I had the holiday special on mine, but it's okay.
Hey, Justin had Pong Krell.
Yeah, but he talks about Pong Krell all
I
the
do.
time.
You talk about Boba Fett all the time.
Yeah, but the holiday special wasn't available to watch until like 2 years ago.
That's
so
okay. Good. So do any of you want to give a shout out to anybody anywhere? Do you want to shout out anything you're working on, anything you want to give a heads up to, or whatever you want to get out there? This is the time to do it, because we are going to go ahead and blow this thing and get out of here.
Yeah, just if you guys had a good time, tell your friends, have people come listen to us. We like to have fun, so and we laugh at ourselves more probably than anything. So
yeah.
Come join us and have some fun.
Yeah. I've been writing articles for Your Money Geek, and fortunately, a lot of them have been about Star Wars. So go over to my page. I am laid off because of the coronavirus, so I've been making money that way, writing articles, and
they're great. They're great.
It helps me when I get page views because I keep getting asked back. So read my articles.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think to shout out. I'm working on some fun stuff for the show. I got a couple commercials I'm recording for the show, and then I also have a design in the works for merch.
Oh, is it a T-shirt? Is it a sticker? Is it a button?
I think it could be any of those things. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Good.
and Kyle's gonna love it. I don't have it yet.
All right. I want to shout out everyone watching here. I want to shout out anyone watching in the future. I want to shout out our 1,000 friends on Twitter. Every one of you is a Star Wars friend. It means a lot to us to have a positive place to go in this community. Interacting with all of you is super cool. We've met people from all over the world. We just did our hashtag Hello There challenge, so we're hoping to keep adding to that and try to meet people from all around the world, Star Wars friends in particular. We can talk about Caravan of Courage. We can talk about the holiday special, all that fun stuff. And we can also talk about Attack of the Clones and all that, all the fun stuff. So listen, it's been a blast. This is our first live
Oh, yeah.
chat. I've never done this before. I see that Josh wants some enamel pins. Once China's open for business, I promise you we're going to have enamel pins. And I think that we're probably going to be hooking up with some people that we've talked about on our show quite a bit. So that's a little hint that we're going to drop for you guys. But in the meantime, I'm going to put up something this weekend so you can get a Stay Positive t-shirt. Proceeds will go to charity on this. We're going to put up a couple more designs. And once Josh gets his, we're going to have that going on. We do have these Star Wars Friends backwards. This camera's backwards. We have our Star Wars Friends hoodies. We got zip-ups. We got pullovers. Those will be up on the web store as well. But really, it's all about the community and spending time with you guys. I'm happy that we got to do this. Quarantine is boring. I know it is because I have a few minutes to read Twitter and everyone's like, dude, I'm so bored right now. So hopefully this was fun for y'all on a Friday night. If you want us to do more of these, let us know and let your friends know. I think we should probably, if we can, do them weekly. I don't know. I'll have different games. I'll have different questions. I'll make the questions easier. Like, that's not how the Force works, or use the Force, Luke, or no, I'm your father.
Chris, since you're talking about it, should we drop a hint on what the theme of that pin that we're talking about is, that we're looking into design?
Thrawn Boys.
Yeah,
hashtag Thrawn Boys, baby.
We have Thrawn Boys pin.
Nuts. And even if you're a lady, you can still rock a hashtag Thrawn Boys pin because it's going to be rad as hell. So
yeah, it's BOI. It's
BOI.
gender neutral.
BOI. It is gender neutral. Just join the Thrawn Boys and be part of the cool club. And that's really just a bunch of book readers. That's all it really is. It's a book club. Thrawn Boys is basically just a nerdy book club. So anyways, thank you all. Hit us up at SW Friends Show, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, StarWarsFriends.com. Send us in questions, comments. Hit us up on the next live chat. We're going to do a Clone Wars recap show. Probably we'll record it either tomorrow or Sunday once hopefully we can get Kyle on. Kyle is our resident Clone Wars Jedi Master, so we definitely want to have him back on so we can talk about Rafa.
Rough around the edges.
Sorry.
I didn't know what happened. Okay.
I don't know.
Blacked out there
I
for a
started
minute.
talking about Rafa. Anyways, guys, we're the Star Wars Friends. Thank you, Maggie, for joining us. Love everybody in the comments. You guys are incredible.
Yeah.
This was super fun. Let's do it again. Maybe a week from now, if we got time. Yeah. This was cool. All right, y'all. Until then, we're gonna say goodbye with, of course, our trademark outro. May the Force be with you.
Always.
Always.
Perfect. Later, guys.
Peace out.
I'm going to dance until Josh hits end. He's just going to let me dance for like